Yep. Hey guys, let's go. What is this? Who's calling? We're back. I don't know who that is. Okay. Whoever that is, I don't know who it is. Yep, it's gonna be great. I lost my headphones, so I have to use what that looks like. Yep, it's gonna be great. Things gonna break. Here we go. This is the level I'm about to play, by the way. It is. It shouldn't be. No, I'm still alive. Alright, here we go. No, wait. Here we go. Yeah, I saw. Thank you for pointing out. Fixed it. That's funny. No, there's not. It was Philixon's band. This is Duke with the Furious, the singing song for this level. You have to have you have to be a PC to play the song. Anyways, so if you're on mobile, you have to use the sing song, which is Duke with the Furious. There aren't any, I just said that. No, it's not muted. You can hear me, okay. Yeah. you have to get this on. You have to be on Steam. You have to change the game files. Otherwise, you have to use a sync song to record the Furious for this level and some other levels to use sync songs as well. We're on mobile. It's fine. Yeah, on stream delay. That's fine. Nope. See, this is their song earlier, and it got banned, see? Okay, my bad. Oh, okay. Smart. Okay, cool. Alright. I'm glad you're at Calm Fox right now. Okay, so let's do this quickly. Yep. There we go. Yeah, it's the same time. You know satcho, by the way. Obvious though. I think. It wasn't though. Yep. Yeah, I didn't even know it years ago, but I'm good now. Okay.
Number 15. Rogue drone. Want a free drone? Here's one way to get one. Imagine you're sitting at your computer. You're typing away with a nice view out your 5th floor window to keep you motivated, when suddenly something smashes right through, shattering the glass and your nerves. That's what happened to David Perel in April of 2016. The drone landed on his keyboard, and he published the drone's voyage on YouTube, writing, "While sitting at my desk, I heard what sounded like a missile, followed by a huge bang and glass all over me." The video also shows pictures of the broken window and glass shattered all over his desk. For such a surprise, the guy sure handled it well, asking if he at least gets to keep the drone. It's scary to think how something so unlikely can still happen so easily though, and be caught on video. Number 14. Motocross. Andre Gennaro published this epic encounter between a drone and a motorbike in March of 2014. First off, I'm taking guesses on who comes out of the other side of this incident unscathed. The biker and the drone meet just as he takes his motorbike off a jump. At top speed, the bike collides with the drone, and then all you see is the aftermath. When the drone's operator picks up his aircraft, you can see the biker laying on the ground, apparently the worse for wear of the pair. We're guessing the biker's injuries were not dire, as the drone's operator is seen laughing off the incident. Just goes to show that these fun, high-flying devices can be dangerous when in the wrong hands. Number 13. Takedown. Are you paranoid? Probably not as much as this man. When this slightly nutty man in Russia spotted a drone overhead, he reacted a little out of the ordinary. First, he tried to seek cover beneath his coat as he crossed the icy road. Then he ran, looking over his shoulder the whole while, searching out a barrier to put between him and the drone. When it continued to relentlessly spy on him, he finally took out the big guns. Literally, well, kind of literally. He pretended to fire at the drone with his hands. When he'd emptied his cartridge, he ran around the next car for cover. Then he took aim again, but he must have been a bad shot, because the drone just wouldn't go down. When the drone continued to follow despite the threat, the man started running a bit faster. Then he bent down low to pick up some real ammunition, a rock. That's when the drone started to take him seriously. What was this man trying to escape from? Is he on the run from some deep dark secret? We'll never know. Number 12. Just keep swimming. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. When you watch the bird's eye view of this drone above the waters of Miami Beach, Florida, you might not step foot in the open waters again. The footage shows swimmers and a large tiger shark seemingly completely oblivious to each other's existence, an existence that nearly crosses into each other at some points. The tiger shark ranks second only to the great white shark in attacks on humans. Perhaps the only reason this particular tiger shark did not become aggressive was that it was unaware of the humans as they were of it. Number 11. Bird encounter. In footage reminiscent of Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, this is what it looks like when birds attack. David Lugito published his drone footage in June of 2014, writing, "Flying in an abandoned area. Trying to fly near the seagulls. Too much wind ends with a very close pass to the edge, and this seagull tries to defend his territory. It didn't really attack the drone. In fact, it seems inevitable that this drone might have run into the seagull at some point, being that they're all over this place. But if you've ever seen a bird run into a window, it's a similar thud. It's unknown if any birds were harmed in the filming of this footage, but one drone definitely was. Number 10. Header. The video uploaded by Fuff in July of 2015 shows a drone coming in presumably for a landing, but watch what happens when a drone attempts to take a sharp turn on a windy day. An older man comes into view swiftly on the left, and then, as you can imagine, this incident probably hurt big time. Hopefully this passerby didn't get too hurt. It also looks like the drone is out of commission, however. Number 9. Destroyed drone. As much joy as drones bring into some people's lives, they seem to bring nothing but rage into the lives of those who are being filmed. In this video published by Larry Uncensored in September of 2015, a drone is seen flying gleefully in the air. That is, until it is knocked down with a basketball by one of the operator's classmates. Once he's knocked the thing to the ground, he gives it a kick to destroy the drone. A group of people gather as the drone's owner picks the drone up.
What's up?
The kicker then slaps it out of his hand and then stomps on it a few more times to ensure he's broken it beyond repair, but the guy's rage doesn't end with the drone. He then starts harassing the people who were operating the drone. That's when he notices one guy recording the whole incident on his phone and decides to come after him. This time his friends intervene, trying to hold him back, and then, likely due to this video evidence, they decide it's best to leave instead of prolonging the confrontation. It's unclear whether this whole incident was due simply to the annoyance of a drone flying overhead, or whether there was already an issue between the drone pilot and this person. But one thing's clear, some people have no patience for droning. Number 8. No trespassing. This video, published by Chop Levia in April of 2015, will demonstrate why it's not wise to mess with farmers. Chop Levia wrote, "Always be sure to ask for permission before flying over someone's property. Found out the hard way what happens." He went on to say that the drone wasn't police evidence, and they were going to court over the incident. This isn't the first time nor the last that drones have become entangled in controversy over privacy issues, property rights, and the right to self-defense. The question remains, do you have the right to take down a drone if it is hovering over your property? One man found out the hard way that laws haven't caught up with technology quite yet when he fired at a drone and took it down in his own backyard. What do you think? Was this man justified in taking down this invasive drone? Number 7. Midlothian Witch. Midlothian, Scotland is no stranger to witches. Salem was bizarre enough, but the Great Scottish Witch Hunt was on a whole other level. This drone video sure seems to suggest that witches continue to walk among us, or at least they walk in quiet fields within our vicinity. That's what this alleged witch was doing when captured on video by a drone. The woman, dressed in a red skirt, black top, and with long, lanky, black, maybe gray hair, is first seen standing quite still in the field. The video then shows her turning around, swaying slightly, her face quite pale. She seems to be dancing or performing some ritual, as she raises her hands in the air and then places a foot forward. Is this a real-life witch? If not, what in the world is she doing? Number 6. Rock throw. When a drone drifted over the residential area in Overland Park, 2 boys on bikes spotted it overhead, and that's when they jumped off their bikes to have a go at it. You can see one of the kids pick up something, which is presumably a rock, in order to ready, aim, and fire at the drone, but it's much too high to actually knock it down. The kids follow it for a while, but don't come close enough to truly threaten it, although they do make a valiant effort to do so, chucking a rock or two its way. Eventually, they give up, but the drone doesn't. It continues to follow them for a good 8 minutes, with the boys getting fed up enough every now and then to stop and throw more rocks. Certainly a scary encounter for both parties involved. Number 5. Drone defense. In many of these drone-on-human encounters, the drone is more the predator than the prey, but in this encounter, the drone operator is kind of both. Jacob Vetter, who published this drone footage in May of 2015, and claims that this crazy lady was doing weird stuff on his porch. In the video, you can indeed see a woman on a porch, dressed with her t-shirt overhead. When she spots the drone up above, she does as most people on this list have done. She tries to knock the drone out of the sky. First, she uses a stick. That doesn't go over so well. Then she tries plush dice. That doesn't work either. Next, she is seen swinging what appears to be a black purse, but she doesn't throw it. Instead, she puts it on and leaves the yard, and paces back and forth waywardly on the sidewalk. It's uncertain what she's waiting for, if she's waiting for anything at all. Finally, she gets on her bike that's been parked on the sidewalk all along, and she takes off rather clumsily, circling around the yard, then jutting out right into the road. It appears that she's definitely on something. What, we can only guess, but the biggest question is, what was she doing on this guy's porch in the first place? Number 4. Aggressive Man. Published by Scott Walters in February of 2015. This video again shows that drones over common land or private property are an annoyance to most and a threat to others. Walters explains the precursor to the man's anger in his description. Guy started yelling at me, asked if I had a permit to fly at a kid's park. I asked if he was joking. He said he wasn't, so I told him I needed to land. This is where the video started. After asking again if the operator has a permit to be on a children's playground, the man pushes the drone out of his face. He and the operator exchange words, with the operator telling the man to mind his own business.
Don't touch my stuff.
Do you have a permit to be on a children's playground?
You don't need one. Get out of my face.
You're the one who got in my face, dude.
You're in front of my shit. Look, we just walked over here.
I understand. Mind your own business. Don't come question anybody about their stuff.
And the man stating that they're on public property. The argument quickly escalates as anger takes hold. Even as the man turns to leave with his child, the operator continues to shout at him. Those on the aggressive man's side, like Demo Man, said rightly that the drone operator could be liable if his aircraft fell down or flew into a child's head, and others noted that the man was leaving, while the drone operator continued to yell and provoke. Those on the operator's side, like Eric Mendez, said that no one is entitled to privacy in the public domain, while others noted that drone operators are often attacked for something that's just a hobby. Whose side are you on? Number 3. Black-Eyed Children. If you haven't heard the legend of the Black-Eyed Children, then tuck in. You're in for a scary story. As the urban legend goes, paranormal creatures appear panhandling, hitchhiking, or on residential doorsteps in the guise of children anywhere from 6 to 16. The children are always pale with black eyes. They are said to always request permission to enter the home. According to claims, the children are at first polite, but if you refuse them entry, they quickly become hot-tempered. No one knows why they're so adamant about entry. Perhaps those who do know why have met an untimely end. That's what this drone captured in Cannock Chase, an area in the English countryside where encounters with black-eyed children have been reported on the regular. The video captured a girl in white with long black hair lingering in the trees of a quiet area, which was largely inaccessible by vehicle. What do you think? Is this one of the infamous black-eyed children of the urban legend, or just a child standing in the woods? Either way, it's an image that promises never to leave your brain matter. Number 2. Shark versus boat. More proof that ignorance is bliss. If you knew what monsters lurked below, would you ever put your boat out? Simon Lawrence published this drone footage of a great white having a go at a 7-meter crab boat near Port Lincoln, South Australia in October of 2017. You can see the enormous shark drift carelessly beneath the boat. At first, the shark appears to have no interest in his two-legged friends or their curious contraption, but then the shark does a 180 and returns, appearing to nudge the rear of the boat. In the video description, Lawrence notes what happens. The shark surfaced after we pulled the pod off him. Well, he was swimming off with it. We didn't drag the shark, nor did it drag us. It did, however, put its nose against the motor and started to push us around. It then put its mouth over the echo sounder transducer. You can see the shark surface a couple times, which is quite scary in and of itself, just as the face above the water is a little too Jaws-esque for the faint of heart. You can also see the shark move against the motor, although it doesn't seem to have caused any damage. After a while, the shark bugs off and takes a rope with it. Another scary encounter with our big tooth friends from down under. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills and I hope you're enjoying my narration. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. It's a proven fact that generosity makes you a happier person, so if you're generous enough to hit that subscribe button and the bell beside it, then thank you. This way, you'll be notified of the new video we upload every Tuesday. Number 1. Near Miss. Published in June of 2013. This is secret footage of a German army drone. According to the video's descriptor, this incredible footage shows a Luna TIC drone narrowly missing an Afghan passenger plane carrying 100 people. The classified footage shows exactly that. The Luna drone is headed towards the passenger plane, which can be seen vaguely in the distance. Of course, it comes up fast, and as it does, you can see what a close call this was. The drone barely misses the plane, passing just below the engine of the left wing. According to the Daily Mail, the drone missed the plane by only 2 meters. Weighing 88 pounds, this drone could have caused serious damage. This footage illustrates the dangers of unmanned drones. Drone debate erupted again in Germany after the footage was released. The government said that new drones would be fitted with anti-collision technology, but Germany did go ahead and bought additional drones for military use in 2016. I don't know what's scarier, the individuals in these videos owning drones or the government. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because we upload new countdowns every Tuesday and Saturday. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of our other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy!
Meet Tyler. Tyler's the head of HR and trains the team at a tech firm.
Number 15. Bike Incident. This video was recorded by 36-year-old bicyclist Malcolm Fox, who caught the frightening encounter on his GoPro. After taking a wrong turn while cycling in Somerset West, South Africa, in May of 2014, the footage caught a man approaching Fox. He was then told to hand over all of his possessions.
That's all I got on me. I promise.
Having never been robbed before, the bicyclist told the Cape Times, "I know it's a cliche, but in that moment I wondered if I was about to become another statistic, if my two boys would grow up without a father. This wasn't a one-person show. There was a team of robbers, with one man taking Malcolm's bike, another frisking him, knife in hand. Lucky for Fox, however, the robbers weren't aware they were being filmed. They weren't even aware of what the GoPro was. Fox said, "The footage is so clear. I hate to think he will get away with it." As it turns out, they didn't get away with it. The suspects were apprehended based on this GoPro footage, and all of his possessions were recovered, all thanks to a GoPro. Number 14. Bus break. What happens when you're on the bus and a man starts breaking in the window and threatening your life? Max Phoenix published this video of just such an event in February of 2016.
Silly! I'm a champ! You want to die? Do you want to die?
A man is seen breaking through an upper glass pane in the accordion door and then trying in vain to get inside. He shakes the door handle with all his might, but it's not budging. He continues to threaten one of the passengers' lives, asking if he wants to continue living. Finally, he jumps through the gaping window and is inside the bus. He confronts the passenger, but they just stand there at each other. Things don't escalate from there. It's really weird to say the least. Number 13. The Forest Owner. Have you ever ridden your dirt bike through the forest and wondered what you might encounter amongst the trees? You were probably thinking animals, but the dirt bikers in this video met someone they hadn't anticipated. Published by YouTuber Brappers in January of 2015, the footage shows two dirt bikers stopping on the side of a dirt road in the forest. Suddenly, a white car rounds the corner at top speed and slides to a stop. A man gets out and, for some reason, one of the dirt bikers rushes over to confront him. They start a confrontation as the other dirt biker rides away up the hill. Then, for reasons unknown, he turns around again and rides back to the confrontation to join in. His biker friend is on the ground, and he is then attacked by the man, who they claim is the owner of this here forest. The video cuts out after that. The uploader wrote that the man didn't stop, but it's unclear what happened in the end. If there were injuries or if they just got away without any more trouble, we'll never know. Number 12. Night Stalker. In this video published by Urban Exploration in August of 2016, you can see a man in a black hoodie standing very still outside some near steps. Looking down through the uploader's window, the creep appears frozen there. The video describes what happened. For the past 4 days, I have seen a man standing in front of my building, wearing a black hoodie looking through the windows of my apartment. This video is proof, as my friends and family don't believe me. This was recorded on August 22nd, 2016 at around 3 a.m. After a minute or so of footage of this creep standing there, the YouTuber races out of the room, down the stairs, into the area to investigate. Only there's no one there when he arrives. The camera scans around, but the stalker is not in sight. Was he lurking in some nearby bushes? We can only guess. Number 11. Smashed mirror. Everyone knows you must drive defensively when you're on a motorcycle. After all, there's nothing between you and the pavement, except whatever you're wearing, and a helmet. But sometimes, no matter how defensively you drive, You learn how little others value your life. Delta 394 learned that in July of 2017, when he published a video of his encounter with a crazy driver. In the video description, he explained, "Guy in the blue Fiat Panda tries running into me while cutting across lanes. I wasn't having any of it. Decided I would confront him in the supermarket car park, and he did confront the man, all of which was caught on camera."
Do you know how to use lanes, you prick?
It's not you. You smashed my bloody thing. Why don't you see where you're going?
Why don't you go in the right lane? I'm on the left.
In the right place.
The man claims the biker smashed his mirror, while the biker claims he almost ran him over. As it turns out, the Fiat driver didn't like how the biker was driving, frequently slowing down and speeding up again. The biker then questioned what was more important, the man's mirror or his life. Most in the comments section seem to agree that the Fiat man deserved every bit of that confrontation. Who was in the wrong here? What do you think? Number 10. Baby stroller. This one is the thing nightmares are made of. Published in October of 2014. The footage begins with a vehicle driving down a dark road at night. After a bit of driving, he comes across a vehicle with its emergency brakes on in the middle of the road. The driver goes around this vehicle, but not much further. He has to slow down again, as there's a man with a baby stroller wandering down the road. He comes closer and closer. For some reason, the driver starts laughing. He puts the car into reverse. I'm not sure if laughing would be my first reaction, or any reaction for that matter, but he keeps backing up slowly, as the man with his baby stroller continues to pursue. Then he starts running at them. He's closing in, but the driver starts reversing faster. Finally, he loses the creep, as everyone in the comments section of this video is asking, why? Why is this man pushing a baby stroller? Why down the middle of the road? Why late at night? Some in the comments were also a bit concerned. Savannah Rose wrote, "What if he had a kid in there?" Well, John Garza posted a theory. They are trying to rob you. Seen this in Corpus Christi, Texas. Whether this baby stroller man was trying to rob anyone or not, one thing's for certain, he should get another tactic. Number 9. Surprise. Imagine you saw a flicker of something out of the corner of your eye, and that something turned out to be a scary encounter that would haunt your dreams. YouTuber All Around Lifestyle published this video in May of 2016 explaining, "We just got done exploring a huge abandoned car park, and as we were leaving, I spotted something yellow laying on the ground. But when he told his friends he'd seen something, they were doubtful. He started going down again," he wrote, "and this time someone or something started shouting at us. What was this someone or something? A potentially crazy person who started screaming at the boys, a sound you wouldn't expect to hear coming out of a human being, and like they said, they hightailed it out of there. Frightened, they raced to the roof of the building as fast as they could. Thankfully, no one was harmed in the making of this video. Number 8. Followed.
I'm being followed.
Have you ever got the feeling that you were being followed? What if it were true? A YouTuber published this video of his experience being stalked in Japan in February of 2011. In the video, he explains that when he turned on his camera, this female stalker became interested in what he was up to, so she started following him. Despite his rather roundabout route, which he was using to try and lose her, you can see the woman over his shoulder, dressed all in black in a long coat with very pale skin. To make matters scarier, it's raining. The gloominess results in heightened fear. So what is this woman doing? Why is she following some random stranger in the street? Some even speculated that this man was in serious danger. Whoever she is, I'd get out of there, and fast. Number 7. Crazy lady with a knife. Everyone has a smartphone nowadays. This means that at a moment's notice, any scary encounter with a stranger can be caught on video with the press of a button. YouTuber Savage Squad 1 published one of these scary stranger encounters in November of 2016. He wrote in the video's description, "Sorry if I didn't film the whole thing, I was running." Running from what? The footage starts in the middle of things and shows a group of teenage boys gathered on top of a children's toy at a park. A woman is seen approaching them in order to confront them. One of the boys apparently had said something rude, so rude that she felt the need to threaten him with a knife. Although the video didn't capture the entire encounter, it appears as though one of the boys said something about how he himself was raised. He badmouthed his upbringing and his parents. The woman mentions this and then says to remember that people carry knives.
You gonna hide? Are you gonna stay up there? God, you were raised pretty bad, weren't you?
I don't think so.
I would think so. Yeah, so remember that people carry knives?
I didn't.
And when you keep talking about your own parents?
And she pulls out her little switchblade to remind them. But once it is out, the video ends. We don't know if there was a big showdown or not, but from what the uploader said, the kids ran away. Can you blame them? Number 6. Freaky stalker guy. This list is full of stalkers, and they all seem to have one thing in common. They like to stand still outside people's homes, especially after receiving a note that said, "I'll see you here after 6 p.m. Remember, Mr. Slim." A few hours later, he heard someone or something outside his house. Camera in tow, he peered out his upper window. There was a man standing on the sidewalk below, wearing dark colors and what appeared to be a ski mask. As the boy dropped his camera to the left and then returned again back to the stalker, he found that the man had disappeared. So he did exactly what none of us would do. He raced downstairs to go outside and find the stalker, but the man was nowhere to be found. The boy said that he was starting to get worried and debated whether or not to tell his parents. Most in the comment section agree that he should, while others offer more sage advice. Next time, don't go outside. Number 5. People of Walmart. We all know them, the people of Walmart. But it's not every day you run into one who starts screaming in your face. That's what happened to this man who pulled out his phone to record this man's erratic behavior. YouTuber Bake Sadie described what happened in his own words. "Okay, so I wanted people to see how crazy this guy was. Excuse my language, but this guy was staring and following me in Walmart for about 20 minutes. This is when the uploader decided to record the unfolding event. Pretending to be on his phone, he filmed the man for about a full minute. The man was just standing across the way, watching Bake Sadie just as described. He does appear not to be in his right mind, as he turns to someone who isn't there and starts talking. Then the man walks up to Bakes and gets so close. The YouTuber wrote that his hat touched his face. This was why he told him to back off in harsh terms. He wanted the guy to know he was serious. The man responds to this threat by saying he's got all the cop cars in jail. When Bakes stands his ground, the man just starts screaming, "Don't threaten me," in his face repeatedly.
Don't threaten me!
Walk away.
Don't threaten me! Don't threaten me!
The people behind him stop dead in their tracks. Even this is too much for the people of Walmart. Then the man hurries away, but you can still hear him shouting, "Don't threaten me," in the background. He's captured again on camera, ranting and raving as he wanders through the checkout aisles, attempting to make his way out. A scary stranger encounter certainly, but also pretty bizarre. Number 4. Asylum encounter. If you've ever entered the grounds of an asylum at night, or any purportedly haunted territory, then you know what YouTubers, the proper people too, were feeling when they encountered this in the woods. Published in December of 2016, the footage shows the pair driving down a creepy dirt road surrounded by trees, with only their high beams to guide them. They're heading to an abandoned asylum to explore it at the scariest time of day. Once they get inside, it's clear that they weren't the first to explore this haunted place. There's tons of graffiti on the walls and remnants of past visitors. While they're exploring, one of the guys says he hears rustling. Then at one point when they film out the window, he claims to see someone standing in the trees. Although the person isn't clearly captured on camera, they decide to get a move on after that. But before they get in the car to leave, one of them sees a light. He calls out hello to no response. They agree it's too sketchy, being that whoever was out there wasn't responding.
There's no other car here.
He was on this side.
That was 100%
That was a person. But he had a phone.
Why is there a person here?
The person could be laying in wait to rob them, so they jump in the vehicle to get the heck out of Dodge. Viewers gave their hot take on the video in the comments section. Viserys offered up some good advice, saying that if you're exploring a place like this, and you discover that someone else is there, get out as soon as possible, making as little noise as possible. Number 3, Crazy Lady. 3-Minute Box Job published this video in April of 2016, writing, "This is the craziest encounter we've ever had. The people encountered the woman while they were driving. The YouTuber noted that the situation was simultaneously crazy and sad, and the 4-minute video is really crazy as they come. She also leaned so far inside their vehicle that it looked like she was trying to join them. She started showing them her rings and telling them they're real. The guy in the passenger seat was coaxing the woman, laughing, telling her she's crazy and that she needs a nap. She leaned very far in again, and he wondered aloud what was going on. During her next strange string of nonsense, she said she ate a lot of mustard gas. When the guys finally drove off, they were just blown away by whatever that was." Number 2, Toxic Meltdown. What happens when a child opens his mom's Camaro car door in a Target parking lot and it accidentally dings a guy's car? Well, things escalated quickly, and that's what happens. At least if you run into this unfortunate lady.
That he hit the car, didn't you? You said he hit the car, didn't you? I did. You did. Yeah. You did. So get on the phone and tell him that you said that he hit the car.
Jay Rios published this video in September of 2016, writing, "Her son accidentally dings my car. No big deal, but after I inform her of what had happened and requested insurance info, she proceeds to deny what happened and resorts to verbally attacking my wife and I in front of her 2 kids and my boy, and that appears to be exactly what's happening in this video. The woman is seen storming all over the parking lot. As the man's wife is on the phone to the police, she's screaming in the background, they're lying. Amidst her rant, she asks her son to show her where he hit the car, and after she wanders off, her son does admit the door landed right here, while pointing out the dent on the man's car door." Jay Rios also updated the video descriptor to answer some questions for the audience. He tells us that despite the drama-filled 6 minutes of this video, the scene ended very anticlimactically. The cops arrived and gave him information on how to file a claim if need be at the auto body shop, but they didn't care about the video, even though he had a witness who confirmed that the crazy woman had struck him. He says he can't blame them, because the woman was still going off when they were there, and even resorted to telling the police off. After taking his vehicle to the shop a couple days later, the shop verified that the dent could be fixed with paintless dent repair for less than $100, a cost so low that he wasn't going to file a claim, especially since the woman's son told her the truth, and she just didn't want to hear it. Before we get to number 1, my name is Chills, and I hope you're enjoying my subscribe button and the bell beside 911 call. Have you ever had a night stalker? Andrew J. Neese has. He published this chilling video in May of 2011. The footage is of a man dressed in a black hoodie standing outside his bedroom window. The uploader appears to be located on an upper floor, and the stranger is standing below it in plain view staring up at the window. In the video description, Andrew explains, "In the spots where the audio cuts out, I did that myself because I was telling the 911 lady my name, address, and phone number. and didn't want the personal info online, especially not with this weird guy outside. He tells the 911 operator that the man has been standing there in the alley for about 30 minutes, basically right in the middle of the road, just staring at him.
Hi, yeah, there's this guy just like standing outside my window. And he's just like looking up at the window. He's been there for about 30 minutes now.
As many in the comments section have noted, the scene is terrifying. Some suggest to open the window and ask him what he's doing, though I'm not sure if that's a good idea. It is unknown what happened after this recording stopped. Thanks. Number 15, being followed.
Seriously, stop. Not in an aggressive way. I don't want to walk with you. I don't want to talk to you. Oh, stop. What's going on? You either hand me your knife, or I'm not talking to you anymore.
Asian Andy is streaming as usual. This time, he's with his friend Smeep, and the pair are walking down a street in Thailand at night, talking about getting massages, when a guy, another American, across the street flags them down. He asks them what they're doing, and when Andy says they're recording a vlog, the man says that he was just wandering because you don't see many people walking around with their selfie sticks out. Then this man keeps asking, what's the story? And Andy and Smeep don't really know what he's talking about, but they play along. He repeatedly asks, what's the deal? Again, what's the deal with him? The live streamers don't have a clue. Then he says, you take a left and right here. This seems to be code for something dark. It's clear that the two don't know what he's hinting at, but he says, you know where to go to find what you're looking for. The guide then suggests that they turn the camera off so he can talk to them. Andy pretends like he's shutting the camera off. Then the guy tells him to leave the camera behind, so he leaves it filming and sets it on something to go talk to the guy, but he's only gone for a moment because he doesn't want his gear to be stolen. Smeep goes to talk to the guy on his own instead, and Andy asks the audience what left and right means. Some guess substances, others guess the guy's a cop. Whatever is going on, everyone agrees it's sketchy. After a while of Smeep and the man just chatting on a street corner a short distance away, Andy says he'll be joining them with the camera, but is told by Smeep to go across the street and he'll meet him up there in a minute, but Smeep does not return in a minute. After 20 minutes, Andy calls Smeep over to go. Smeep shows up shirtless and says his jacket was stolen by another guy when he was talking to the sketchy man. The sketchy man says that Andy must have been behind it as a gag for the live stream. Then he proceeds to try and turn off the live stream. He grabs Andy for a while, touching him and apparently trying to take the camera away. He tells them to turn it off. Andy walks away for a bit, and when he returns, Smeep is telling the sketchy man to stop and saying that he doesn't want to walk with him or talk with him. Apparently, the sketchy man also has a knife. Smeep tells
People in the comments are like, what is going on? Hey Andre. They're like, what is going on? Look! Look, oh, mine's buffering now. Mine's buffering. Oh no. Uh-oh, I think something's wrong with the servers. I think Roger's fixing the servers or something. Uh-oh, the servers are down. Wait a second. They're doing maintenance, or... Wait. .2! That's what I'm thinking! Okay, I'm like it's level. You melee. Not yet. .2, boys! Okay, I'm hyped now. 2.2 is coming out! Let's go! Thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's go! Go yell, dude! Yell! You got this, Jolt! Yell, Jolt! Yell! No, he's not.
One mistake can get your resume trashed. Get a mistake-free resume for your job search. Get instant fixes for mistakes. Get expert phrase and keyword suggestions critical to your job search. Make no mistakes in your job search. Try Resume Now today.
Before we start the video, I just want to shamelessly announce them.
Okay, Rob Top, what's going on? What now? Oh no, my bad.
Fucking normies.
Calm down. Okay, Rob Top. I wouldn't do that. It's not Rob Top style. Calm down! Wait a second, wait. Oh wow, that's funny. Wait. Steam. Steam charts. Okay, what's Rosa doing? Oh no, it's not. Steam DB. I'm supposed to say, yeah. A few months ago, around top. Oh, dang it. Oh, Twitch. Go on Twitch.tv. I want to see what's going on. Maybe Roundtop was announced. Oh, the chat. I forgot. My bad. Oh, you.
Five 5038 4982 4982. Bam. Bam. Looks like we're good. Looks like we're good. Do it.
Dad Credible is the best geometry player.
I mean, you don't see me arguing.
Okay, so I'm playing with my friend Skillsurf with Rival 100, and the buttons are fucked on it.
Epic.
It's double clicking, it's registering as a whole, it's doing all sorts of stuff.
Okay,
I'm actually playing with right click right now.
The duels aren't even that bad except for the last two. The first two aren't even that hard. It's the freaking... the mini cube one and the spider one.
Yeah, a lot of my viewers are young.
Oh well. Still isn't. What's Rob doing? Really? Okay. Yeah. Hmm? What was that? What the heck? Oh, okay. Yeah, but my Namga feature. Yay! Sorry. It's okay. Sorry, Andre. Sorry. Yandere, that's really old news for me. I was there when the whole hacking drama was back in 2017 occurred, and Riot and everyone. And now he's fully legit, because he live streamed everything nowadays, and I'm glad he did. I'm glad he's legit again. I'm glad he pulled drama, I'm glad he's fully legit again.
Girl for me to make me happy. I want her so I can't stop using my hands every single day while watching anime. I pull her from my screen just like in my dreams. I want to feel her touch.
Let's make this fleeting moment last forever. So tell me what you're waiting for. I'm gonna keep it frozen here forever. There's no regretting anymore. It's worth the Let's make this fleeting moment last forever. So tell me what you're waiting for. I'm gonna keep it frozen here forever. There's no regretting anymore. what you waiting for. I'm gonna keep it frozen here forever. There's no regretting anymore. It's worth the wait. Let's make this fleeting moment last forever. So tell me what you waiting for. I'm gonna let's make this fleeting moment last forever. So tell me what you waiting for. I'm gonna keep it frozen here forever. There's no regretting anymore. It's worth it. Let's make this night mine until the day I die. No lights to break when you're here. Let's make this fleeting moment last forever. So tell me what you waiting for. I'm gonna let's make this fleeting moment last forever. So tell me what you waiting for. I'm gonna keep it frozen here forever. There's no regretting anymore. It's worth the wait, even so far away. I'm making the night mine until the day I die. No lights to break when you're hanging. Let's make this fleeting. Let's make this fleeting moment last forever. So tell me what you waiting for. I'm gonna keep it frozen here forever. There's no regretting anymore. It's worth the wait, even so far away. I'm making the night mine until the day I die. No lights to break when you're hanging by fate. You know what it feels like when you're dancing blind.
It's a fake Serpunge. He's a hacker, see? You can tell by the stats and the fact that this guy keeps on like, look, see? Look, it's a chat bot. It's a bot. It's a bot, boys. Yep, that's what I'm thinking. Despacito. It's Despacito. Oh well. It's Despacito. Alright, let's see this. Let's see what this bot has on his levels. He's a bot, you can tell. Well, I'm only gonna report this guy. I wonder what else he copied. Yeah. This is just funny. Guys, look, it's Despacito. Hey, Iron FLC. Iron FLC. What about the other levels these other people have? Let's see what these people have. It's an easy version. Let's see. Zendro GD. Oh, this level, yeah. It's a good level, I think. I remember when I was watching this level. Yep. Let me just. Legends never die, yep. Okay. Alright, Zuhan, gotcha. Yeah, this is main 2.0, by the way. Got it. Alright. Nice. G. This is one of the Pablo Paracasm. Nope. Oh well, first. Let's go over here, see on the daily. Alright, in daily. Oh my gosh, I see that. That's funny. Alright. Yep. Oh my gosh. Great. He is. Because let's see how you actually how big it is. Let's see. I know, right? Yeah. Swirl Punch is relentless. Okay. So see how you actually do this. Okay. Yes. Hey Rico, Rico, guess what? Rico, check us out. Rico, look, look, look. That's funny. He already got 20 to 100% run. That was super fast. Alright. That was quick. Alright. Already saw. Alright. I can't believe Artery Breaker is almost about to come out pretty soon. 20 to 100% run. That was really fast. Really quick. Alright, you guys need to see some Sonic Wave reactions, because you guys will like it. You like it a lot. This is the we all know this one. Alright. And I like it anyway because it's Xbox. It's fine. I guess. Okay. $100? Okay. That's funny. I get it. I know you didn't actually beat it though. You don't have the percentage, and you also didn't show a live stream proof. So if you did, or if you actually did, then that means you have to prove it. I did. That is your latest. That's your latest. Oh no. This is your latest 2 hours ago. Well, I'll teach you, but you're going to re-beat it again. If I were you, I'd do that actually. Yeah. This is Billy Yandere. Do you know that Sonic Wave was a former #1 demon? It used to be the hardest demon until Plasmo's finale took it over. Actually, no, sorry. After Yadagarsu came out, that's when Sonic Wave was pulled off #1 to #2. Yadagarsu would trust in more.
What am I doing?
How's the weather that we've been having?
What happened?
Oh. I love this.
How's the weather that we've been having?
What happened? Did you beat it? Where? Did you beat it? I think you beat it.
Did he beat it?
He beat it.
Yeah.
Dude, GG, dude. Did you beat it?
Did he beat Sukuba?
I died at 99!
What?
I told you to shut up! 99! Oh no! 99!
Wait. God. This was back. Okay, I'm liking this. Okay. That's hilarious. That's funny. Yeah. I can't believe there's a reaction video to this. That's great. I love it. This is really funny. I do. Okay, what are you guys talking about? You're talking about here? Okay, I will. Alright, I don't know what you want me to, you know what I mean. No, what? Sorry, okay. Oh, Zuan! I wondered what was going on. Okay. Alright, I liked it. Yeah, I know. No, I didn't know. Sorry about that. Wasn't paying attention back there. Since I was trying to do multiple things at once. I think that's the reason why I wasn't paying attention. I don't know the exact reason, but I think that's it. Okay, this part's annoying, by the way. Alright. Alright, hatching a YouTube video? Hatching? I don't know. Catching a YouTube video? Watching. Yeah, sorry. What really annoys me is when the hackers are people trying to like or noobs thinking that they can like hack and then get away with it, and then once they're caught, which when people can tell they're obviously hacking, they think you still get away with it. So the last resort is to lie and look up a random video and say, I beat it and this is my video. When last time I saw that, it was an Epsilon's YouTube live stream. I was trying to beat I don't remember the exact level, but he was trying to beat one of the levels. Sorry, I don't. It's a habit of mine. I have problems listening. Sometimes it's a problem of mine. I'm trying to fix it. Yeah, I know. Sorry. I don't just do it to the chat. I do it to everybody, and like real life too. It's a habit of mine, and I'm trying to stop the habit. It's just really hard to stop. But yeah, sorry about that. Plus, I'm also busy trying to like practice in circles. Wait, did I seriously just... Didn't even realize where I was, the level. I'm on the wave? I was doing all that, I didn't even realize where I was. I was just thinking in my mind. How do I do that? I wasn't even... Look, I was not just listening to you guys, I was completely shutting myself out. Yeah, I'm showing people out, and I have a habit of completely not paying attention to my surroundings. I didn't even realize where I was until you started chatting. I'm at the wave! How did I get there so quickly? Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. I was just playing without even paying attention to my gameplay. I was relying on just muscle memory guiding me through. Wow! Okay, let's try to beat it. Usually, when I zone out, that's when I perform the best of the game. So usually you can tell if I'm zoning out if I'm not chatting, if I'm not talking. That's how you can tell. Sorry about that. I think that's why, like, it is how you get mugged, but I can't do anything about it. Luckily, I didn't get mugged, so plus I'm at my own home, so I'm not gonna get mugged. By that I mean like I'm in Plano, Texas, so. I got caught. What happened was Epsilon, he said he saw Skolo's Bloodless video and he said, but beforehand he was like, I beat Bloodless. He was like, oh, in the live chat, he's like, oh really? Well, then what's the video? So this guy gets off his live stream, goes on to a random video, types in Blood Jump Chat, looks up a random video, says Skolo. Idiot. Here's what Epsilon says right afterwards. You know how Epsilon says, you know I have Skull on Discord. I can ask him if you are on the chat. Exactly. He knows him in real life, so he knew that guy wasn't him. It's just saddening. Not bad, I got this. Oh, keep doing that. Ah, I keep doing that. Finally, I got past that. Alright, so I'm gonna do Speed Racer and see how far I get in one attempt. You ready, guys? This is one attempt. See how far I get. Alright, 92% in one attempt. Okay, let's go. Those are extra tracks, because this is really easy as well. Okay, one attempt. Like, I don't know what percent that was, but still, it was pretty easy. Okay. Right, so here we go. So there we go. Oh, my bad. It's really easy to level as well. Really easy. I already saw Extra Birth. I saw Nexus' video on it, and it looks really good. This is really easy as well. So my thirds was still pretty easy. I'll show you guys how easy this level is actually. Compared to a lot of other levels I played, this one's pretty easy. Despite it being a medium demon, it's still pretty easy compared to an extreme demon. Oops, my bad. My first attempt. After that, it starts getting glitchy because practice mode glitches a lot when after you lose the first attempt. See, now it's a lot better. See, after you lose a couple attempts, it starts getting a lot harder since there's a sense of a glitch. See, look, see that? Look, it's popping up right here when it's supposed to be popping up over there. Right, that's it. This is why I don't like losing these spots. See, it's actually a lot easier. The robot is the glitchiest on practice mode of all the game modes. Since when you're in the air, it doesn't like pop. It doesn't like shove point doesn't work in the air, which sucks for some reason. Okay, yeah. Thunder Rose is pretty easy actually. But it's still a pretty big challenge for like a beginners. It's still a pretty big challenge. So that's when you start going higher in the ranks. So over right there, 9 circles. Once you beat that, that's when you start going higher on the. That's when you can't go into the start becoming advanced, more of an advanced player. My bad. Timing. I think this is probably the hardest part of the level. The rest of it's pretty easy. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool, Rico. Oh, here we go. Why is it immediately I put the checkpoint button? That's when I get past that part. This duel is actually pretty easy for what, like, compared to other duels. This one's pretty easy. But yeah, this part's the hardest part of the entire duel. That's it. Now the rest is a piece of cake now. My bad. I got it. Okay, now this is pretty easy too. This part's easy, actually. That's the reason why I'm annoyed about this part. This part's timing is a weird timing part. That's it. Now this part's the easiest of the entire level. Alright, I want to see the amount of attempts it took for me to beat that. Compared to almost 200, still. It's a pretty normal medium demon, I'd say. Pretty good medium demon. This level's beautiful. Yeah, I know. Let's go over here. Hey, birds. Let's go. GG, dude. Alright, guys, time for Catacombs of Pets. I'm definitely not just this be light real salad. There you go. Yep, he's demon. Oops, my bad. Oh, that okay. That's timing. We're timing. Raiden. It's another one. Also one of my favorites. Yes. Timing. If you guys didn't notice, there's 8 coins in this level. I like this gameplay mode right here. Okay. Nerves, huh? Yeah, I know Exon. Oh yeah, I forgot. What? Wait, that's not what I want to show you. But that's not what I want to wait, I'm not trying to show you it. Where is it? Here we go. So this is just let you guys know. This is 1.9. How much did I miss? What? What is Rico? Oh yay! Okay, that's awesome. I'm excited. I'm happy. Okay, so basically what happened was here we go. Let's go, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna talk with you guys here. So, wait a second. Let's get on Discord. Discord. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. You ready? Huh? Oh, wait, what happened? Just waiting. Oh, here we go. You ready? What happened? Wait. Oh my gosh. Oh no, what is going on? Okay, here we go. Wait, no. Just these two. What's going on here? It's completely glitching. I don't. Okay, fixed it. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. I'll get the chat back going again. I swear this goes right back. Okay. No, stop. I don't. Please just go. Sorry, Rico. Okay, let's see now. So, downloads. It's gonna work now. Please. Yes. No. Stop. Here we go, guys. This is what the game used to look like for me. This is what I saw when I first got in the game. You ready, guys? Here we go. Finished. Launch. It's fine. Oh, my bad. Could fix it, guys. So this is what. Too late, you're already back. So this is what it used to be. See, I won't. No profiles. Extra long. So back then there weren't any profiles. So what it used to look like. I love 1.9. No, I don't know, but yeah, I was pretty boring, but still. When did you come to the games, Johan? Top week. Global. Creators. This is what creators do. They used to have this right here. Stars. There were no demon difficulties back then. And orbs weren't there either. This is what it used to look like. Dude, alright, so, alright. I know. And we all know it is, but have you seen it? Yep. Okay then. I know. I didn't know that though. That's cool though. I thought you said you came to a 1. I guess I was wrong then. Never mind. Nothing will show up. You can't. Zuon, you can't. See? It's not here. That's funny. I think you get my pain. This is what I dealt with on a daily basis with Put-On. We're just used to it. You guys are used to having all this other stuff. Look at me. Me and Rico had to deal with, unless Rico came 2.0, which I think came 1.9. We had to deal with this. We didn't have any user searches. Tough times back then. Oh well, it's still nice. You still do a lot, and you have at least we had profiles so we can like back up our saves and everything like that. 1.9 is when Backup Saves first came out, and 2.0 is when they released profiles. Hey birds! Oh my gosh. 1.9 wasn't that bad though. We're used to it, but now we're used to 2.1 now. I'm pretty soon 2.2 is gonna come out. We're used to that happening quickly. Yeah, fade. Unwalker fade. Remember, back in 1.9, all these songs worked. In 2.0, that's when in late 1.9, that's when Newgrounds started a policy to ban songs, like ban cover infringed songs from Home Trash. So that's what happened, and Rock Top agreed with them, and that's when now that's where we are to this day. That's where we are today. They also, like in 2.10, they made a policy so that Rock Top is the one who allows songs in Jump Trash. Which usually he allows artists for Jump Dash, using Jump Dash, and like new artists. So you can't just like submit a level. You can't just submit a song and ask a moderator to yeah. No, you don't. You'll just get better and better, dude. But in 2.10, I think you already know this. Route to make so that people like what Robotop did was he made it so that only he can like he has to allow the user, the Newgrounds user, to allow their mute so he can jump dash. He has to do it himself, and that's not rare since he's done it for so many levels. He did it for Killbot, sped up version, like Whoa. He's done it with Death Moon, Soundaholic. He's done it with so many things now. Yeah, probably because your tablet sucks. Once you get your computer back, it'll be amazing. I'll be excited because it's not that laggy. Well, this is a Theory Skrillex song, by the way. Obviously. I remember this level. I remember this. Yeah, you need your computer back. Hey, at least you have a tab. At least you have a tablet, dude. But yeah, you need a computer back. I'm Batman. Oh, I remember. Oh, nostalgia, boys. Pearl's still alive. Oh.
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success. It's hard to overstate the better science. We do what we must because we can.
Yep, I remember this song. Oh, that was a classic. Okay, Mom? Energy drink! Oh my gosh, I remember this. Yep, I remember this came in 1.9. Classic. Wait. Overtime. Overtime. Get down. Get up again. This song's been 2.0. Are you serious? Are you serious? Sorry. It's Gucci Gang. If I get copyrighted. I'm gonna copyright, guys. Oh my gosh. Killbot. Back when the original song was on here, not the sped up official song we have now on Jump Dash that was uploaded by the creator himself, obviously, Tim Martin, but the original song from back then. Yeah, there's NCS. I love this. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting so much nostalgia. This is so much nostalgia to me. Yes! Oh, this song. Yep, I know this song. Nostalgia is real, guys. MLG Can! Oh my gosh! Boys! I remember this level! Psych, that's the wrong number! Oh, you.
Here's the number. Fight. I broke up with my ex-girl. Here's the number. Fight. That's a wrong number. I broke up with my ex-girl.
I remember this.
Fight. That's a wrong number.
I had no idea back then songs would be banned, but we obviously do now.
Here's the number. Fight. That's a wrong number.
Oh, this is amazing. Darn it! Oh, I'm out. Is this? Oh no, son. Oh, Scott Surge. Yep. Milkshake. This one wasn't in 1.9 though, just to let you guys know. Came in 2.1.